Hi, everybody. I'm Latoya, and I am the book club coordinator for the Mom Society. And this week, we are talking about boys and school from Laura's book, I'm Outnumbered. And I know that we are going to have some great conversation this week because there are lots of different ways to educate our children, and I cannot wait to hear from all of you about the ways that we are helping our boys, engage their minds and learn and grow. Beginning of the chapter starts off by talking about the importance of play, and I loved that part of the chapter. My boys love to play, and I do my best to make sure that they have lots of time to play. They have blocks, they have Legos, they have Imaginext and Ninja Turtles and Rescue Heroes and Rescue Bots all over the place, in the morning. And they have a huge dress-up box with weapons and costumes, all kinds of things that just really engages their imagination. My favorite part of the day is when I wake up in the morning and I can listen to what they are playing and what kind of adventures they are going on. I know Laura talks about this really briefly. We talked about it last week, but just the importance of reading with your children. My boys love for me to read to them. We have read aloud time several times, throughout our day. We have read through all of the books of the Chronicle of Narnia. We have read Robin Hood. We have read Peter Pan. We read the Guardians of Childhood, series. We're reading through the books for our children. And the thing that I love is seeing what we are reading in their play. I cannot tell you the number of afternoons that they have been fighting battles with the Narnian army and Aslan at their side, or taking trips to Neverland, or they have been at the fair with Charlotte and Wilbur when we were at Charlotte's Web. It's just so much fun to watch our boys play and the games that they come up with. I really enjoy that. Now, most of the chapter focuses on school and boys. I homeschool my boys, and so I just want to talk a little bit about the ways that I have been able to accommodate our homeschool for my boys. My oldest son is on the spectrum, and so for him, mostly I have lots of breaks. He does math, standing up, or I let him jump up and down, or whatever he needs to do to help him focus and to re-engage. And so I really like that I'm able to kind of do 15 minutes of school and take a break, when he needs to. We don't do a lot of sitting at the table work. I do a Charlotte Mason method of education, and so I spend a lot of time reading to my boys. And while I am reading, I give them Play-Doh to play with or blocks. My oldest son loves to paint. My little guy likes to cut and paste, and so I give them something to do with their hands that kind of helps them to focus on, the things that I am saying. I also try to make sure that they have lots of outside time. We actually only do school for about 2.5 hours a day, and it's great because we're done early enough in the morning. They can go outside and play for an hour and then come and eat lunch, and then they have all afternoon to kind of play and engage in those things. I know not everybody in our group homeschools. There are many, many different things that we can do to help our boys, no matter how they're being educated. I really liked the part that Laura says about kind of getting them used to being in certain social situations. I think that is super important, for my boys. Yes, I homeschool, so they don't have to sit in a desk and be quiet and raise their hand, those things. But, they do have to be a part of the world. And so, they are in youth groups at church, and they're little rangers during the week, and, they're learning how to respect other adults that are, in authority over them, and they're learning to take turns. They're learning to ask questions and answer questions. So I think that is super important. So this week, we are going to talk about all the many different ways that we are helping our boys get ready for, to be educated, to be in school. We can talk about preschool and elementary school, and I really want to hear from you moms with older boys about the things that you have learned and have found that worked for you educating your young men. Come on over to the Facebook group. I can't wait to talk with you this week. Take care.